Hey, it's Nasty Neil. Ah, and this is without your head. Yeah. It says right so in my head. Right. She asked, do I want a bag for the hat? I said, no, I got a head.
So this is great. I believe this is their their debut. We're seeing two short spots. Unfortunately, we were not able to get to them. We had a wonderful video from
Yeah. People hopefully check that out. It was live Thursday, and it's on the archives on YouTube, on Spotify, and all. Yeah, but those are the two main ones to watch the video version.
Sure. And so here we are. She's here. And lovely woman. She's very sweet. And a lot of great people here.
Very
a lot of creators. Yeah. A lot of creators just bumped into Rigo from Catcher.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he was with the director, but I'm not.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So got some.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, so we mentioned earlier today, we saw the Home Invasion block, which was from local filmmakers, and then we saw the comedy block, which had a different name than comedy block.
Maybe it's get my glasses up from home writing. Okay.
Is it because your writing is bad, or is it because it's
a little bit of both? You tell me.
Definitely. No, that's what it
all
says.
caps because definitely.
Definitely in the Monopoly.
Oh, well, who we got with us so far? Anybody? Two people. Who are you?
You can't really go by that because it doesn't list there from all the.
Well, if you're there, let us know.
Yeah.
If you're not there now live, please give us some lovely comments. They're nice to see.
Exactly.
So,
let's get hot.
So let's see. We got Armless.
Yeah.
Armless was, oh yes.
I like this one a lot.
There. It's a woman. Yes.
This was part of the local one. It's like a convenience store, bodega.
Yes, that's right. So she's in there behind the counter doing her thing. It's 24 hours, but she has some entrepreneurs and stuff, so there's a time you have to get it done. So, yeah, she's doing her thing, and the doors are all locked up. She goes to clean out the bathroom. She goes to push it, and someone's standing there, so it's taking it. And she's like, oh. And she didn't know how to handle it, but she didn't know it's closing time. She was there, and then it developed. I don't want to give stuff away.
No, because they're short films. They're short films, so you don't want to. You can't really give them away.
Yeah, exactly. So you kind of get the gist of where that's going. It's like, oh, who is this guy? Did he know? Did he not know? Where is it going? So it ends up being kind of funny and kind of creepy. And
which I thought was really well done because it's comic in a lot of ways, and I think some people would just look at it and laugh, and then you look at it in someone else's eyes, and maybe this isn't, right. Right.
Yeah. It looks super ancient maniac. There's like a
wall of
and there's some real classics.
I've never seen that Return of the Living Dead cover. Which is the curves. That one looks just wax out. It's a guy like this bit. Where's Maniac? Oh my God, the company. That's from American Movies. It's even signed by Have you ever seen American Movie? It's one of the best. It's one of the best documentaries ever. It's about this guy. His dream is to become a filmmaker, and the movie he's trying to make is print up as a coven, and everyone's calling it Coven, or he calls it Coven. And he's like, it's not pronounced oven, that's like an oven. But anyway, it's a real documentary about a real guy, Mark Forstner. And his friend actually just passed away last year.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just like a real low-level independent guy back before like the digital age, trying to make a movie while he's doing like real work. And he also holds the record for probably the strangest interview I've ever had on the show. Mark Borchardt on our first year. Right before the interview goes live, we're going live. First of all, he's like, I'm going to a house party. I'm very confused. And right before he goes live, he said, I don't want to talk about Americans.
Suddenly realized it.
The thing that we're all there to talk about. And then so we're at a house party, and he starts just handing his phone over to his friends. And so I just start talking to random people at his house party, and one guy just starts interviewing me. It was a very bizarre thing. It's on the YouTube. It's on everywhere. But anyway, the movie itself, though, this is wild because that's the VH copy of the movie that they did in America.
Back to horror films.
The Maniac.
Son, speaking of that one, great.
I wonder if Coven ever played it.
Next one. Really love. Three young men. They look like young men, but I guess they're young, like teens, because they were going door to door selling those boxes of candy fundraising.
Right.
And so they're in this kind of affluent brownstone condo apartment things. One door, it's winter out, it's everybody's wearing clothes, and there's like a wreath on the door, like a berry wreath. And from the answer, and then they kind of like lean on the door enough for the door to for whatever reason, they decide that's a good time to go inside, and it goes a different way from there. You see, I would say you can see someone is laying on the floor and you're not sure
Right.
at first if
What's
it's
that?
laying, dead, someone passed out, what's going on. It's very open in those moments, and it goes places that are funny, but also deep stuff.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. Yeah.
It was a huge social commentary about
But done very well.
gentrification and the white state.
Yes. Which I will say the very ending is a little weird to me, going with those things. But yes.
Which ended? The first one?
Oh, okay, maybe. But no, I really liked it. I thought it was good.
It was fantastic. All the acting was great. There's the villain people are very fun. The guy's very funny.
Yeah, well written. Like you said, it's funny. It's sort of like Harmless, but in a different way. It's a little more biting, I think, maybe. It's hard sometimes to be both funny and have social commentary. Because sometimes you think that comedy can take away from the social commentary.
But they did it in a way that I think it was effective because it was definitely a criticism of the white savior.
Yeah.
And I love it because there are these people out and about that think that they're doing such good deeds, but then really underneath it, like, there have been several years of people out there doing stuff like that, people waving their flags about wanting to protect. But they get around anyone that's not like this perfect white person.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, and they get all scared and weird, and it's like,
yeah, and it's like, we know how to help you more than you.
Yeah.
We know it's better for you than you know.
Yeah, when I used to go to South, and it was a place. But it was fine. Like, you go there, and then a few years after I moved away from South, it became gentrified. It's like, where do all these people go? This is where
I'm hoping that Jonathan Jackson, can you hear us at all with this music playing?
Yeah. that's a great question. Can people who are there actually hear us? If you want to
Yeah.
send a
Seems
comment,
like this
that would be
music got a lot
awesome.
louder when we started doing
Yeah, I don't know.
it. I'm just hoping. I'm hoping.
I don't know if that phone, like, I think I just saw thumbs up. Say something.
Oh, yeah, someone might have let you like.
It's a bit noisy. How's this?
Can you hear us better now? Mr. Dino Machino.
We are garbly. Maybe we should get the mics. You want to
Yeah,
do that?
yeah, I
All
can.
right. So if you guys, I'll do a little dance, and you'll get my. Street Trash is up there too. Did you see that?
I didn't.
I'm not even dancing to the song. I'm just like, better. We will. No, we'll fix it. We'll make it less dark and more. You guys need to see this cat prop. I don't know if it's a prop, but it's a decoration. I'm gonna just go past you. It's like it looks like it's an actual reconstituted, once dehydrated, now reconstituted dead cat. It's really disgusting. So sorry guys, and thank you for your patience. Yeah, the pumpkins are cool, right? They're pretty cute. And it's like, oh, they're made by the people that work here. It's nice. Testing.
Well, it's not plugged in.
Oh, it's not even plugged in? Yeah, right? Doesn't that count? It's so gross. I wouldn't want to touch it. I wouldn't want to pick it up. Yeah, that's someone did a mistake. So we're next to the Aero Video people. There's like a
Aero Video is very cool.
There's
Hopefully this is better now.
Yeah, hey, how's this?
Yeah, let us know.
Check. 1, 2, 3. Check.
Looks like 200 years old, Bruce is
That's
saying.
the cat. I was showing them the
That's
cat.
pretty sweet. Brides of the Beach. Dolomite. That's pretty cool.
I never saw a Dolomite.
Yeah.
How's it going, guys?
How's the audio,
Where are we
buddy?
supposed to be looking? I always forget.
Up there, but I'm just looking straight ahead. Very clear now, Dean says. Dean says it was very clear.
Excellent.
All right,
So,
we'll remember that for the future. Thank you, Dean.
Yes. So, all right. Now it's very clear. I hope you actually heard all the things that we were talking about
Yeah,
prior.
harmless.
Harmless was great. Great. And this is the first shorts block we went to, the Home Invasion, which is very clever. And at first,
Yeah, we thought. At first, I was like, and I was almost wondering, like, man, this festival's like obsessed with Home Invasion. They got like multiple blocks of shorts.
And as it turns out, yeah, it's for Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I think this is on my microphone, so I don't want it to be like, sorry guys, it's so unprofessional.
I put it on my.
Oh, look at the wisdom in effect.
I'd actually bought wireless ones before we went, but they do not work.
All right, so we're good. All right, so back to the deal. Back to our little time. All right, so we got, what's the name of that one? Oh, I wrote it in very large caps, and I write in all caps because
Super chat $20 and you can have these notes.
but you have to give it to me because Neil takes all of it. Annabelle gets.
I also pay for all the stuff to go live. It's very expensive. If you super chat more than that, we'll split it up.
You got all the ad stuff and all the
Yeah, it
t-shirts?
doesn't even come to that.
Well, the t-shirts.
It comes to $2 a t-shirt.
What? $2 a t-shirt. All right. So at any rate, yeah. So that was. Why can't I? What was the name of the damn movie? It so good. I want to be able to say the name. Take it out my glasses.
Yeah, I could look it up on here, but then we would have to leave the show.
Approach door. Salesman.
Jonathan Jackson says it's always been clear Dean just has horrible taste in speakers.
No, I don't know. Well, that's unfortunate. We'll get it for you.
Yeah. They'll list them if you have your phone handy.
We'll get it. Now I don't even know where I am. I don't even know where I am anymore. I'm all over the place. Back in the beginning. All right. So sorry, guys. This is just sad. But okay. So moving on. We've got all your women things. Wow. This was. It was at first. I think when I don't know the man's name who did the grand panel after that.
Right.
But I think he really spoke to what I felt about this, and that's what. Basically along the lines of it was really tedious for a long time.
It's just the one with the lingerie.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
okay.
And yeah,
but
so
that was done purposely to really build up, when anything.
Yeah, there's these two women. One's a model, one's a tailor or seamstress or whatever that person, and they're in this like a studio setting, and the model is just trying stuff on, and then the tailor, seamstress, the person is like making small adjustments and taking a look at things. And what's the first? There's like a couple of things. Oh, you see some posters, and you get some weird. The seamstress tailor person's getting some weird, like surreal. You can tell something's not right when she looks at the poster, and there are just these little things that are happening. But you're like, where is this? It's very tedious just to watch the two of them not really having any dialogue. It's not exciting. It's very well orchestrated to not be exciting.
Right.
And
then boom, a pinch. This is it seems like nothing if we would say this, but it is just a little thing that really they said it in the Q&A, makes everyone kind of gasp in the theater. Just a very little pinprick, and then the movie starts. Yeah.
There's some, I would love for people to see it because I think there is one part in particular where there's cinematography effect that looks like it's probably really inexpensive. Mm-hmm. Where you'll remember, I think when I say this, it's red, and then there's like a weird silhouette that looks very monstrous, but I think it's just like a frosted glass or something. And it's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought
just like
they were very skillful with a small amount of stuff.
Because you can see it, but it's guiding enough.
It's very distorted. You're like, what is happening? What's going on? And it's a definite body horror. Very clever. I feel like they really did a lot of very little.
Yeah, shot really well. All these shorts on this block were shot really well.
Really,
yes.
So that was that
Brooklyn's a talented area for independent filmmakers.
And we've got, I don't know if the whole name is Mercury. Guy on set gets oh, this is the one with the pills. What happens to him? Remember the guy? He's like this dude, and he's on a set. Oh, this was a terrible one about trauma. It was a terrible one where he goes into the VR. Because there's like a virtual reality thing. He takes pills to go back into his past. And instead of going to happy childhood memories, he goes to like terrible memories of being bullied. And it's like he's now re-traumatized. That was really dark. And it was good. I'm not saying don't see it, but it was very, very intense. And challenging to watch.
Jackson says that Dean says that Jonathan Jackson has low quality hearing because he listens to Bad Bunny.
Is that a band?
Some musicians, singer. Gotta get with the times.
This is why I put
Tell me I don't
numbers
listen
on
to the new music. I know all about Bad Bunny.
Bad what?
Bad Bunny.
Because someone told you.
No, because he's on wrestling.
And there is Rejoice in the Land. Let's see. Oh, that one was great. This is the one that had the Oracle and the jogging.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so it's nighttime, and it's all as you said in Brooklyn too. This woman's jogging, and there's a guy that comes from the other direction, and he's like, oh, excuse me, I'm the Oracle, and you have to, basically, I'm the Oracle, and you have to talk. She's like, and he seems like a normal guy, other than what he's saying.
Other
He's
than I'm
dressed
the Oracle,
well,
right.
he's jogging clothes, but he's fine. So, lost track, got that. So she's kind of like, what are you talking about? And he says a couple things. And he lures her in to start telling the story of strange events as of late. And you start learning about her friendship with someone is. The friendship that she had really, really strong friendship. They might be roommates. She's gotten sucked into some weird relationship kind of new friendship, and I don't know how to say a lot of this without giving it away.
It's a problem reviewing shorts.
Yeah.
It's hard not to give a lot of movie away.
But it was it was scary, but I felt like there was like a real mythology to it. And during the Q&A, I thought it was funny that they didn't think of the movie. So as you're watching it, they'll have, even in the beginning, it's like they have the black screen with very specific like font, text, whatever.
Yeah.
And they've got this particular music that's almost like organ music. Like, man, it's like Nosferatu. Where you've got, like, and they mentioned that the Q&A, like silent film, and it's just like
you
a
said
nice
like a
little,
vampire or something.
cool, like harkens back to black and white movies. So I just know that from Nosferatu. I haven't seen a lot of other black and white movies.
Yeah, I'm a huge. Nosferatu is my favorite.
It's great. It's great. So yeah, it kind of injects this little bit of like other layer to it. I really enjoyed it. Another well acted, good looking.
Yeah.
I think the way they ended it was good. I mean, I think it was a new twist on a particular type of character, like a monster.
Right.
I liked how there was a normalization. I really liked it. I don't know if you have any other thoughts about it.
No, I just thought it was really well done, and it looked cool, and shot really well, like all of these from this rock. Interesting name.
Oh, and I mentioned in my notes here that they did a great job making the villain a villain with really showing nothing. Like, you don't see them doing anything nefarious and when the story starts out.
Right.
It's just a person. But the friend describing them is just so little. I think that said a lot for the story and for the actress. And then it's good.
What was it? Any other ones?
And then the next one, I didn't remember the title right away. Let's see if I have it. I don't. Well, maybe I don't. Maybe I had found the filmmaker part. Let's see. I have to say we did miss a couple. We were struggling finding parking because we're not used to the big city. We will, you know what? When these go up permanently, we'll probably just dump.
Yeah, the links to them.
So,
yeah.
Not a good way to put it, but yeah, we'll be better. So Rejoice in the Lamb was the one we were just talking about. And then this one, a couple getting ready to leave.
Oh, this was called Tides.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Tides. Yeah.
That's right. This couple.
This was probably the. It's odd, actually. Well, because it was local, I guess. I was just gonna say this one could have been in the funny category, but it was the local one. So yeah, it was. They're trying on ties, And it's about a guy going to meet the parents of his
I want to
girlfriend.
meet the mother.
Right.
I don't even think he knew the father existed.
Right. And I mean, I don't want to give too much away, but there's a weird guy tied to a tree who starts asking questions. I think you kind of have to give a little bit of it. I mean, but it's really funny, and you don't know where it's going while when you're watching it.
You don't even know it in the beginning when they go and meet the mom. I'm like, the mom is really flirting with him.
Yeah.
What's going on with the mom? And she's like being real rude about the daughter and saying that she was an ugly child. And then the boyfriend was like a little bit, I thought flirting with her too. Like, what is happening here? But it didn't go where I expected it to go.
No.
At all. And I can't even say there's a villain or even that there's a monster. There's a character that's kind of central around.
Yeah, I don't think he's actually the.
Amazing.
Yeah, he's awesome in it. The actor's great. They made him look great. It's really weird. They make him
really
scary
silly.
with just a little bit of like movements.
Yeah.
And again, you don't know exactly what's happening. And then there's the big twist. And very, very funny. I dug it. I like the Q&A with the director talking about the inspiration.
Yeah.
That was
so
really
weird.
cool.
So really weird.
Yeah, and this is a kind of short that I think couldn't be a feature. I just think because some shorts I think really just work as shorts, and like this is just a fun little thing. Yeah, and I don't necessarily think you could expand it. It's just that works as what it is.
These are just filmmaker names. Oh, this is the one we missed, the Bruises one. Because someone was talking about the film, and I was like, I don't remember that, but there's like scabs and stuff that we didn't get to see.
I was wondering if it was one of the other ones, but it wasn't. Cause they said it had a lot of characters and stuff, but there was a body horror one that we missed.
Oh, I thought this was really interesting. The guy that made the one with the 3 teenage kids, I thought that was a lot of humor in that.
Which one?
The one with the 3 kids in the house.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy who made the film said he added jokes because he didn't think there was enough horror. And it was like,
it was interesting.
It was funny. So it's just, it's like, that's really.
Yeah. And maybe it got better, like based on like he wasn't sure. I don't know. It's nice to look into someone's thought process when they put something together.
Definitely. Who we got going on over here? We got.
Well, Jackson, he's going back with Dean here. He says these are good reviews. It's not like you're listening to The Weeknd or something losers would be. They have a big argument over. See, Jackson's a big Bad Bunny fan, and Dean is a big Weeknd fan. Yeah, that's all the stuff I listen to all the time. Weeknd and the Bad Bunny.
Shorts block 2. I did have to stand and stretch my legs for a while, so I didn't get a chance to write as much down. So hopefully Neil's amazing.
Yeah, these were the comedy ones.
We'll remember some of this stuff. So what do we got? Oh, there was a trailer for Pet Sematary.
Yeah, because that's playing Monday here at the festival.
Yeah. So Pet Sematary Bloodlines. Someone was just making a joke about Bloodlines.
Me.
It was you. That's right.
Bloodlines is a very. They love it for sequel.
Yeah. Didn't you even make a picture with all the Bloodlines?
Probably even more that I don't know about, but yeah. It's like Hellraiser, Pet Sematary, Day of the Dead.
There's probably one on the wall next to us.
There's probably one on the wall next to you. Wrong Turns, and there's at least one more. Yeah, I'm not sure what. I don't know. I'm not sure what the fascination is for.
I like Ninja Enforcer, one man fighting the odds. Look at Velocipaster. I love that. I love Velocipaster. I think it's super cool.
I agree. Great movie. I know they're trying to get the sequel made.
All right, guys. Back on track. So we've got. We've got. Nope. Zombie shot, facts, humor, creative. Oh, we forgot about the zombies.
Oh yeah, that's the name of it.
Yeah, there's two guys.
It's really funny one.
Yeah, you go ahead. Describe.
Yeah, so it's two guys. It's like the start of the zombie apocalypse. You don't really know how far along the zombie apocalypse is, but the one guy's been bitten, so he's got his arms all ripped apart. And he's like, maybe if I rip the rest of it off, like the infection won't spread. He's like, promise me you won't kill me. And the guy's like, well, no, I probably will. And then they just go into like this makeshift lab. It's like a garage with. It's all filled with syringes. Yeah. And so it goes from there. It's a nice little comedy.
It's very cool.
Set in the zombie apocalypse. Yeah.
It's very clever.
And zombies are very overused, so if you do something zombie-esque, you gotta do something new and fun with it. They do.
Yeah. It was short and sweet. They had, it was a really good runtime. They did just enough. They could have taken it on and on and on and on and on. And they didn't. It was really silly. It was surreal. I loved it. It was a real bit of fun. And then what we got here? We had that.
Brian Lanano.
Yeah.
Multiple time guest on Without Your Head. Multiple shorts have been at the Severed Limbs. I like Brian Lanano.
I don't really know the guy. I haven't been around.
No, you were never on.
No.
Well, you've seen BFF Girls. He made BFF Girls. Yeah, it's the one with Lawrence Harvey's the voice of the cat, and Michael St. Michaels is the voice of.
I don't know if I've seen that.
I'm pretty sure you've seen it. Yeah, Joel Six is. Joel Six produced it.
I will find out. I will watch it.
Yeah, William is amazing. It's probably my favorite. Brian Lanano.
I need some Brian Lanano in my life.
Brian Lanano's great. Crowhand.
I saw Crowhand, and that was awesome.
Yes.
So if I can
Brian
use that
Lanano
as the basis for his movies.
Yeah, he's great.
Yes.
William.
All right.
Nasty Neil Cruz.
So he was a sweetie, and then they turned him into some other dude.
This is great commentary, not necessarily social commentary, but commentary about people like us. Everything's switched over to instead of making cool stuff, you have to say you're the content creators.
Content
Everything content. And I get. I always thought that it's an annoying term myself. What does that even mean?
To
content.
be content with content.
Yes, just make stuff. It's just so it's kind of like the old saying, quantity over quality. It's just like making stuff.
That's what the people want, Jones.
Maybe
I
so.
noticed a lot of not like I watch a lot of that stuff, but when I do watch it, it's literally, I saw one the other day, and it was a woman talking, I don't remember what it was, but it was like, sometimes it'll stop and it'll jump, like they edit it.
Yeah, I hate
that. They're not even really editing it. It's like they pause it.
They talk like that, right?
You can see it does have a pause, but they're just talking straight. They're not cutting it out. I think it's just something that happens to keep people visually tuned into the video.
Yeah, it's like a sentence, not even a sentence. It's like bap, 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 bap. It's like if you would edit out any not even dead air, but even natural pauses in a conversation.
Yeah, definitely. You don't have any of that with us. We just ramble on for all of it.
Yeah. And then it's smash the like button and all that.
So we picked on all of that stuff, and so this was kind of off of Tetsuo the Iron Man,
right? And
the Film Man, he was the lo-fi man. I loved him.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I feel bad. I don't want to give it away, but he looks amazing.
Yeah, I did see this one before Buff. And it was the last Buff we went to, but they played it. It played right before you got there, and I met Brian for the first time.
Oh, sweet. No Brian today?
No, he's not here. But I like Brian. Brian's never been on the video show.
You gotta have Brian on.
I'm all about it. I like Brian.
I gotta see more Brian first. I don't want to go in.
I'll hook you up.
With no knowledge.
I'm sure he'd be cool hooking you up.
What's a Neil Jones word?
I like
I'll give
buffoon.
you that
I like to
credit.
use
I'll give you
I like
that.
to use words that aren't overused. Buffoon, imbecile,
I like it.
buffoonery,
Let's hear it again.
jerk.
ADHD. We come back. We come back to you once in a while.
Right.
It comes back. So that.
Shenanigans.
And then Dead Enders.
Dead Enders is great. This that's what I was saying earlier, where some of the shorts like they just only work as a short, and they should just be. Dead Enders works as a short, but honestly, when I watch it, like this could totally be expanded into a feature film. They set up characters, set up the whole little world. I would love to see this get the shot to be made into a feature.
Absolutely, because everything they've got, it could be like some things you feel like it's padded, but I feel like you're saying, every one of these characters could be expanded a little bit. And if you just took everything and you expanded a little bit, there's so much more. Who the hell is that?
It's Tara from
From New Village
New
Video.
Village Video. Yeah.
Hi Tara, if you're out there.
Dude,
Yeah.
that was
So
a text message.
if she's out there at any point in time,
She's around.
Brown. Yeah, Dead Enders. I love it. I saw this at the H.P. Lovecraft Film Festival in October. I wasn't sure I had seen it at that until he ended up, him and his friend were sitting right next to us.
Yeah,
in the
it's
theater,
funny.
and I'm like,
Glad we were like, man, this sucks.
and then it was and that was great. So, but no, Dead Enders is great. I mean, it starts straight off the bat. It's kind of like stuff going on. There's a guy working on the oil fields or whatever,
Yeah.
and there's a danger. Something happens. It's like blows up things.
Yeah, some cool.
Catastrophe.
Yeah, cool buggy stuff.
Yeah.
Cool creature stuff, we'll say.
Yeah, creature.
Yeah,
And it
like
goes-
I said, it really sets up its own little unit.
Yeah, and it goes back. It's like another film that goes into like what it's like to have a mediocre, stupid job. Not to hate on people with mediocre
No,
jobs.
no.
I've had a lot of them.
Yeah.
But there's some jobs you actually want to, and I think they depicted this well. So that there's a character, she's amazing, and she is an attendant at a gas station store, a 7-Eleven, if you guys know. And she seems like she's pretty cool with it, and she describes it to her boss, who's giving her a hard time. That it's like I can get discount beer at the end of the shift. I can hang out. I can watch. I can do things on my phone. Like it's pretty low demand job.
Right. But you still your time. And stuff. Yeah.
You might have to deal with annoying people, but it's like not a lot of.
By the way, I saw Sean Reddit's walking by earlier. Shutter.
Oh. Just tell him I'm introducing you to the Video Palace. Video
I
Palace.
should tell him.
So
He's-
good.
I know him from Buff, but he was
Yeah?
free. He wasn't working for Shutter back then. He's a pretty cool
Video
guy.
Palace.
Back when I
assuming
was-
you would know when you were in the sauce.
Back when I was there, there's pictures of us.
Sauce Jones.
Pictures of us on the booze. I don't know if you would even recognize it.
Maybe not. See, Dead Enders.
Dead Ender's great, and look forward to. I think we're gonna. It's up to this man, but he was into it. I gave him a card to try to set him up on the show.
Was his name Brian?
No,
Was it?
Brian Lanano's a different guy, but the creator of.
Rick. I wrote in my notes.
Oh,
He's
Ricky.
nice. That was during the Q&A. But before the Q&A, so in this short, a woman runs into the store and is like when there's a storm coming or something, and people like get all the toilet paper, and there's like this giant cake size of cheese balls. Like, man, she looks like Nicole Kidman.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, wow, I enjoy her in this so
Sometimes,
much more
yeah.
than in the AMC theater opener.
Somehow,
We'll have to hire this woman.
Heartache feels good in a place like this.
I know I'm so curious. Unofficial poll or official poll of the audience out there. Please feel free to comment how you feel about Nicole Kidman AMC theater experience thing.
Big thumbs down from asking me.
I'm not
I
really,
always feel kind of embarrassed when I'm at the movies and like the crowd starts cheering.
well, but then I know I won't name them, but I know some of our friends.
Brian
enjoy it.
Harrison.
Yeah.
No, you said I won't name him, but I will.
Oh.
Brian
you know.
Harrison.
Yeah, but he's lovely, so I don't want to make him feel bad.
Oh, yes. Well, he'll laugh if you do that.
I care about Brian. I wasn't going to throw you under the bus like Neil Jones. Yeah. So I respect and appreciate, and I can accept different opinions of mine. So I'm just wondering, you know,
Yeah, even if they're
who
incorrect.
likes it and who's not really so hot on it.
Yeah.
I'm not really into it. So what else we got? We got Bond. Performance better than AMC. Oh, noting that there was puppetry and like the creatures in that short.
Yeah, that's sweet.
There's like, looks like there's stop motion. And he said something really cool that the person that was doing all the effects and everything, unfortunately, something happened in his family and he had to not be like on set, but sent all the stuff to them with like some coping to try to like figure out what to do with instructions, and I'm sure they did their very best, and it came out great. So yeah, now there were other ones.
The musical. It is now open in theaters too.
Which musical? Sounded like Show Me Your Tits, the musical. I don't think that's it. But it did sound like that. Did it not?
Yeah, it must be something else, not part of it.
Alright. And then I started writing pencil. Jesus Christ. Because I dropped my pen and I didn't want to run around with that guy next to us. Just
Sits out, beware the shoe.
cute nerd. Marvel looking, did. Oh, my nephew has life.
What is this?
No, we're passing. We're moving on. I don't want to get into it. Existential thoughts. Oh, this one was great. You see, like, there's this swampy, spooky land, and there's this horror character, very Jason-like.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Do you want to tell them?
That's what was the name of this one? I really like this one.
Called. We will find out.
But it's a setup, sort of like, sort of a
We'll give
slashery
you the
thing
announcements at the end of this. I'll get my phone.
I don't know if they're counselors or
They're kids.
camp counselors. Yeah, so it's like your typical slasher setup. And then it's hard to really talk too much about. So anyway, though I will say this: the one girl tries to talk to the two murderers, and try to. I don't think that's giving too much away because
Too much.
well, I don't know how else even talk about it at all without that. And tries to come reason with them and see the humanity.
I thought their dynamic.
Yeah, I really like
those two
this one a lot.
characters was so
Great.
cute. They
I
did such
agree.
a good job. The acting between those two guys
Yeah,
was wonderful.
Yeah.
It just played out kind of a normal friendship, talking about lives and what does it all mean.
Yeah.
It was lovely. I loved it.
yeah. This was
Really
great.
cute.
This was very funny.
Failure God. Failure God. Raw failure God. Post God. I don't know what that means. Raw failure God. I don't know. So let's see. We'll actually find. So were there other ones? Because I was staying
Yeah, it
in a way.
was Fucking Nuts by Sam Fox.
Mhm.
And there's a long review of that right here on this YouTube page by Todd Yeager.
Mhm.
Very fun, very colorful. Big twist that I did not see coming. Some cool effects and stuff. And I like Sam Fox. And I'd check that out.
I like the monsters.
Yeah, the big reveals.
Yeah, the monsters are cool. I need to do this by.
It was also produced by Joe Bonan, another former guest.
We got Home Invasion 1. Home Invasion 1. Alright, so we did not see Florence and Customer Care, unfortunately. We did not see. Wow, we missed a couple of them. Harmless.
We saw Harmless.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did.
That's the.
These are just not in order.
Are you sure? I think they're in order.
Florence and Customer Care, that must have been the one with scabs.
Yeah, so that's the only one we didn't see.
Harmless. Which one was that?
It's the one in the bodega.
Yep. Beneath Cracked Pavement.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's the
Was
one.
that the one with
one
the
in the
couple?
house
Okay. All Your Women Things was the one with the
with the.
seamstress,
Yeah.
Taylor person. Mercury.
Yeah, you talked about it. That's what the pills.
Yep. Rejoice and Lamb was the
With the,
mystery girl.
Yeah, and Ties. Is,
Ties was the one with her, not the non-monster. All right. So, Florence and Customer Care, directed by Jordan Summerland, and Corey Stonebrook. Harmless, director Elizabeth Cappuccino. I thought that was very cool. I know to someone with the last name Cappuccino, I'm sure they hear all the time. But as a person whose last name is not Cappuccino, I really like it.
I dig it.
Yeah.
I could go for a cappuccino.
Right? Maybe. What time is it? Ours isn't until 9, right?
Yeah, 9:25.
Alright, so we got All Your Women Things, directed by Madison Bloom. Mercury, directed by Clara Dubois. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce it right. Rejoice in the Lamb was directed by Will Carrington and Courtney Bush and Jake Goycochea. You're gonna have to forgive me if I'm saying. And Ties, directed by Esteban. So that was them. And we'll see. We're not sure who we're getting for interviews and if we'll have interviews this weekend. It's kind of hard. And
Yeah.
I'm not used to it. Like grabbing people. Like if you're at a convention, I feel like it's very expected. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too shy.
Usually I have a setup, but it's a hard area to do interviews here. But we'll see what we can do. Plus it's raining out. It was laugh now, die later.
I thought I pushed it and it went away. There we go. All right. So we forgot about the zombies. It was so great. Director Chris McElroy. Content
A little 5 minutes.
Directed by Brian Lonano and Blake Myers. Dead Enders. Director Fidel Ruiz Keeley. Tyler Walker, and then Sylvie Made It.
That was the one we didn't talk about. It was about what do you call it when you're between heaven and hell?
That's right. I didn't see all
Kind of like about limbo and like you're in purgatory maybe, and you gotta you're working in like customer service.
Yeah.
If you do well, you can eventually get. Yeah.
If you don't do well, you go to hell.
Yeah.
I mean, that's worse than Earth. Like, at least in Earth, you can do cool things.
Right.
Like, I can do this right now.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah. Purgatory seems
Terrible,
like
terrible. Very shitty. Sylvie Made It, directed by Adrian Orville. Tiny Thing.
Tiny Thing. Oh, that was a great one. That one we forgot to mention. That's with the guy gets a fly in his ear.
Oh my God, that was crazy.
Yeah, I really like that one.
And yeah, it's a couple. The guy gets a fly in his ear. He doesn't like it at all.
No, I
And,
remember
trying all kinds
I
of
used to
stuff to
play
get rid of it.
poker every weekend with my family, and a moth flew in my uncle's ear.
I had a bug in my ear. I was in my family's house. It sounds like it's a big house. It was just a house. When I was a kid, I was sleeping in a room in the basement. I woke up and I could hear like crinkle. Like maybe it's water. Why would I have water? You're just in your mind. You don't want to think you've got a bug in your ear. So I started being like kind of freaked. I put a Q-tip in it, and I didn't want to push because I didn't know if there'd be something in there. And thankfully, my mother was home, and I went to her and I was like, I think I have a bug in my ear. You need to get it out. And if you get it out, don't tell me what it is, or I will be afraid of that insect until the end of my life. So we went over to the sink. If you ever have a bug in your ear, this really did work. Go to a kitchen sink somewhere that's got a long, so it can go up over your head, and you can fit your head under it. And you just have the faucet go directly in your ear. And what happens is the water goes in enough that it can get under whatever's in there, and it rises to the surface. It just came up. And she was like, I see it. And I was like, don't tell me what it is.
Did you find out, or?
And she will never tell me. Because she knows there would be a consequence. I've sworn at her.
June bug.
It's something, and I don't know what it was, but I will never know. Anyways, don't get bugs in your ears. Hello, Mr. Finesca. Nice to see you.
Richard. Hello, Mom and Dad. Hello, Richard.
Oh, Mom and Dad. Don't.
You listen up, sonny boy.
Fucking Nuts from your friend Sam Fox. Murder Camp is what the other one.
Oh, Murder.
Murder Camp's the one with the interesting
Yeah, it's great.
friend dialogue about where are we going with our lives, and the camp counselor is actually a counselor,
Right.
studying psychology and takes on the role of a counselor.
Yeah.
It goes great places. The ending's total surprise ending. It really seems like it's going to go in a place, a specific place, and everybody's going to be happy ending. And then it changes, and then it wasn't even bad at all.
No, I really
Very
like it.
satisfying.
Very fun. Very fun.
Yeah.
That's another setup. I mentioned zombies. I kind of think the traditional slasher thing is like so played out, unless you do something fun and new with it, and they did. So.
I am sad we missed Nightmare Fuel.
Yeah.
Because we were just too late. And Nightmare Fuel, I assume, would have been really terrifying.
But I am glad we end up seeing the local
Local
shorts.
shorts were fantastic. I really, some things were sweet to me. I feel like I felt very good about having seen them. Oh, I didn't take off my glasses. You folks, it's just how it goes. Well, I have to say our audience is probably aging with us at least. When we're not together. Isn't that nice?
It is how things work.
Right? So
Mr. Benjamin Button out
there is Red Rooms from Canada. That's the next thing we're seeing today. That's a feature length. It's called A Centerpiece Film in a Picture. Compelled to follow the trial of a serial killer, the gruesome murders of 3 little girls, the captivatingly enigmatic Kelly Ann conducts her own covert search for a crucial piece of missing evidence needed to indict him. A snuff video of one of the victims recklessly putting her own life and sanity at risk. A pitch black and stylish blend of unsettling courtroom drama and disturbing cyber thriller that will rattle you to the bone. Jury award winner best feature screenplay score and performance at Fantasia International Film Festival. I mean, I saw the trailer. It looks really cool. Are you talking about this guy? Or this guy? Or is there someone outside? No, if there's someone outside, they'd be floating like in Salem's Lot. That'd be awful. I don't know that in my life. So that's what we're going to see next.
Yeah, it's very cool. It sounds great.
That one I think is back to back with the one Angst. So we may or may not have time. Probably not. So I want to just shout out about Angst in this moment. Just so you guys knew. And that looks really cool too. And that is a Stafford. It's only 73 minutes from Austria, banned across Europe during its initial release due to its intense violence. Austrian filmmaker Gerald Karl's brutal and formally transgressive angst remains one of horror's most underappreciated works of sick genius. Ostensibly a look at homicide-filled day in the life of an unnamed serial killer fresh out of prison, it is a chilling exercise in intimate, documentary-like sadism in the hands of an overlooked director whose biggest fan is none other than Gaspar Noé. I think I'm pronouncing that right. See why for yourself as Brooklyn Horror presents a special 40th anniversary screening. That comes from Matt Barone. So those two films sound pretty great, and I do think it would be a good idea to get some coffee.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Yeah. So we're going to go get some coffee and we'll be back.
And also, we have some really good food. Do you remember the food place?
Oh, we had great Thai food earlier.
Where it was? Damn it. Well, we went to this place called, no, I don't want to zoom to see more. Devotion. Is that what it was?
Was that the coffee shop?
Yeah, Devotion. And that was a great coffee
Yeah,
shop.
we highly recommend it here. And
Yeah, I asked one of the people that is running the fast, like, hey, you live here.
Yeah.
Where's the coffee at? And it was wonderful. I had a latte with skim milk, no flavors.
And an Americano.
It was sweet. It was perfect bubbles. It was very, very nice. Very nice Americano. And then we had great Thai food. I wish I hadn't been able
Yeah,
to
it was
taste.
awesome.
And Thai in the name.
Big bowl of Thai soup. I had some kind of chicken thing and some kind of beef thing.
And I have to give, it's been pouring out all day, and I want to give big credit to my friend Neil Jones for finding the car.
You're very welcome.
Because we realized after me earlier today telling a story about me being in New York City alone and literally wandering around all night. There's a concert, it ended, I was talking to someone for the concert for probably 1 or 2 hours. I knew I wasn't parked that far away because I walked to the concert from that space, and got terribly lost, was wandering around drunk all night, slept passed out in the opening of the subway station, and miraculously found my way back. You know what? That story, you would think, it was told. It wasn't like I thought about this story a week ago or a year ago. I told it here, maybe even this morning.
Yeah.
And you know what happened? We got out of that car. I was so proud. We had a team parking job.
Yeah, right. And neither of us, usually I think we both think of taking pictures. Neither of us even thought of like, hey, maybe we should remember where we are.
Nope, not a bit. Just which way is the theater? We looked at that on the map, and I thought, oh, wouldn't that be cool if it would remember where you had come from? But
yeah,
so we just started walking around in the rain, and I started getting mad. I didn't want to get mad at Neil because it's not his fault. And I'm like, you need to go away because I'm getting mad, and it's not you. You need to go because I didn't want to get mad at you.
No, that's cool. And
like,
yeah, it all worked out.
I
found stuff that I remember seeing, and then I found the car.
Yeah, I found it. I was so very, very proud.
I was kind of proud of myself finding it.
Yeah, then we had great Thai food and took a drink. I kissed the cop down on 34th and Vine. He broke my rib with a bottle of love potion number 9. Oh, it's not the dance ball.
Please doesn't strike our channel. All right, so we're gonna head out and get some coffee.
Yes.
Coffee
So
potion
we'll
number
see you in
9.
a bit.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Perhaps, and nice to have you guys here.
Yeah, no sightings of cows.
No,
yet.
no one has hunted a stag yet, and
No, we're
that's
still
not
kicking.
a bad thing. We're okay with not being hunted.
Yeah. I like Towsley. He's a good guy, especially if he's
I
watching.
really enjoyed him being a part of the show.
Yeah.
So it's great to have you all around. Thanks so much for your support. We'll try to be checking in at least one more time tonight, and
Right.
then we've got a full day tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be tighter.
Tomorrow's a crazy day,
because
but
it's really
it'll
back
be a
to
very
back,
fun
but we're gonna
day.
get to see a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, Larry
including
Fessenden.
and my new friend.
Bill Lustig.
Yeah.
I know he says he goes by William, but he prefers Bill. So Bill.
Goes by William, but prefers Bill.
Yeah, I mean he's William on Facebook, but he prefers Bill. All right, we will be out of here. We're hitting the bricks. Whoa, I don't think that worked.